Back with part 2 of Alidons Ultimate Armory Showcase for Mod Mondays. I'm excited about this. So, again, just to kind of go over a little bit of what happened last time, we went through Alidons Ultimate Armory. I explained the mystery door hallway. I explained that there are several keys hidden around and about that unlock really cool mystery doors. Da, 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 and other things such as the off-limits research facility and several other really cool locations. That stuff, man, that just gets my goat. I love the mystery stuff. I like the mysterious fun in games, and it kind of just like adds mini games to Skyrim, which is a game we've all been playing for like forever and ever and ever and ever and ever until our voice eventually becomes that of an old man. So we're back in the Ultimate Armory. We discussed the Patreon gallery last time. I talked about the Chicken Mancer follower that's in here, and I mean a million other followers among them. We went over all the keys in the game situation, the mods and stuff. We went over that cheat room over there. It's trying to tell me where to go. So we went over a bunch of other different things, and I did show you the leveling room, and I said that I was going to give you guys a short tutorial on how best to use the leveling room. I went over these ammo containers, and I explained to you guys about how you'll basically forever and ever and ever have unlimited ammo like this. So, yeah, there you go. That's the best thing ever, right? There's all your followers and stuff. We went over all this good stuff. So that's a little bit of a recap. Now we're going to head on down back to that leveling room so we can give you guys a tutorial. I believe that's over here. So, upon entering the leveling room, you'll find this huge chest. You'll go up to this huge chest. And you'll equip some things, like archery and block leveling swords. Then you'll take those two. Oh, neat. Stamina. 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 You know I got that stamina. Need some stamina. Maybe, Jesus Christ, I've been neglecting since that last situation. Alright. Looks like some things need to be legendary, because we know we don't need to be that OP. Skills are for losers. Being good at things, it's just not for us. So we're doing archery and block, right? Might as well just hit enchanting while we're here. I don't want to be good at anything. Alright, so we have one-handed weapons on that are swords that are enchanted with the ability to level you up. So we'll come in here and we'll check out our levelers. Level archery. Use against a leveler to level archery. Level block. Use against a leveler to level block. Now I also have equipped this 1,000 experience gain spell, so we might get our level-handed skill up too. One-handed. So you walk right up to these levelers that have been programmed to give you bonus skill points.
Hey,
and you kill them. I prefer to dual wield because you have, you know, that skill in your dual wielding, the skill in your dual wielding tree that allows you to give a lot faster weapon strikes. So that helps you kind of just get through it a lot faster. Oh, sorry. So you'll want to level up once that happens. Every single one of these is going to give you 100 at first. And then as you level up, it'll get a little harder to level up, and it'll take 2 to 3 levelers. So we're doing archery and block. Right. I wanted to see if one-handed went up just from swinging that, but I don't think that it did. Nope. Interesting. So then you want to go ahead and legendary the two skills that you're using. So you can kill this guy and run up and kill this guy.
Hey, watch it. Oh.
So the dual wielding just kind of makes it a lot faster. And again, you'll just kind of go ahead and level back up. And then again, you will legendary the block and the archery. Or whatever else you have equipped. And then you'll just rinse and repeat. So yeah,
Happened.
then when you're done with these, you know, you can go ahead and go put them back. I do want to also show you the sacrifices that are also levelers, but they're special levelers. They also give you dragon souls. This room is rather loud because each one of these Argonian levelers that is called sacrifices is actually a dragon in disguise as an Argonian, basically, so that it will give you dragon souls. So it gets very loud in here because it has the dragon effects, sound effects. So I had to come outside to do this. This happened last time I was on live. This has only ever happened on live, and it only happened last time for the first time, so it's the second time. When I go into the room with the sacrifices on live, the dragon noises continue until I leave the room, and they're still going to be there when we go back in if it's the same as last time. So I'm going to run in, I'm going to put these swords away, and I'm going to run back out because I know that that can be a very annoying noise. That will not happen in your game. They will be loud in the rooms in which they are in. I would suggest muting your volume while you use those. When you get to that room, and the next room, and the next, because they're in all of them after that. There are, I believe, 4 rooms, maybe 5, filled with levelers. That is back to back to back. So I'm going to run in there and do that now. Yeah, thankfully they're not breathing through us putting this away in this chest. And we're going to go back outside. So there you have it. There is my short tutorial on how to use the leveling room. Pardon me one moment. Alright, I'm back. So the next part of Alidon's Ultimate Armory that I wanted to go ahead and show you is an armory, which is upstairs here. And I'm going to go over some of the cool custom spells that are available here in Alidon's Ultimate Armory. So this is a huge, like, inner player world. It's a city called Alidon's Ultimate Armory, or the Void. It's actually called the Void is the name of the city. But this is the armory. This is the main armory to the mod. I wanted to go ahead and take a loading screen or two to talk about the Skyblivion project. The first person I want to mention on that project is Kyle Rebelsies. He was the first person I subscribed to on Twitch. We'll go over more of that in the next loading screen. And we'll talk about what the Sky Oblivion project is in like a very basic summarization of it. So these are the custom powers in Alidon's Ultimate Armory. So they give you dragon versions of some of the shouts, which are quiet, and they're like, you know, not like all up in your shit. I don't mind that. I think it's kind of nice. So I do learn all of these, and for the sake of the fact that I'm going to do that to you, just for the time being, we're going to change the audio settings to remove the effects that do that noise, I think. Hopefully. I've never tried, so we'll do that. We'll at least try. That's all you can do. There we go. That's nice. It's good to know. So, I learned all of the powers and stuff because what I do is I actually just kind of... See, there's a lot of really cool things to conjure. Like this powerful Dremora Overlord. We'll check him out in a minute. The Dremora Butler. I don't have the magic for these spells yet, but there is an equipable item in this armory that can give it to me temporarily, and we will go pick that up. Summon Dremora Merchant, so it gives you those powers right off the bat without having to be. There was some spectral summonings, Karstag. That one hasn't worked for me. It might work for someone else. Maybe someone can tell me what I'm doing wrong. Because as far as I'm aware, there's no reported issues with this mod and everything else seems to be running fine. So there are some really cool things like being able to have a long-term thrall like the vampires do, or vampire abilities without having them, power tome water walking, lots of cool stuff. So what I do, what I was explaining earlier that I failed to continue explaining, was the fact that when I come across spell books and things like this, I learn all of my magic so that I don't have to go back to learn it later for a later video. I don't suggest that everyone does that. Like if you're just on like a casual playthrough, the learning every spell can really clog up your character inventory menus and make it a lot slower and laggier. I'm okay with that, only because of the fact that I make sure before my videos that I have favorited some spells that are going to be important. You'll see a lot of my live streams where I do go through my spell menu, and you'll notice that in those live streams the spell menu is a bit at a smaller state. So it's still a little bit easier. I do have mainly the spells that I'm using favorited. But now that I have learned all of these, from now on in the future, I'm going to go back to what I was doing when I was playing on my character Saturaya. She had over 300 spells. She had her spells organized to where I would change my hotkeys and my favorites every single time I played on a different playthrough when I planned on doing games, so that I would have what's called... I guess the load order for your spells. I actually can't remember what exactly nerd term that's called in World of Warcraft anymore. But I used to play WoW, and that's the order in which your spells are. It's like having a combo in Street Fighter. You know, you got that forward, back, A, B type stuff. And the order in which you use your spells can really be utilized in the hotkey menu. So when you press your favorites and you add things to your favorites, you can just use the favorite menu as like an interchangeable attack load order, which is pretty great. I like that. So I change it every time I do videos. So I don't suggest learning everything in a spell book like this, but for the sake of someone who's a YouTuber or a video artist or a streamer or whatever, so to speak, or is doing tutorials, it's good to have. I wanted to go over this spell and I'm going to show it to you guys here in a minute. That's part of today's situation. This is the coolest fucking spell ever, dude. Ever. This is the second coolest spell ever, and we're going to use them. The rest of these are like really sick. Okay, did you see that? Conjure Nocturnal, Conjure Sheogorath, Conjure Sanguine. Yes, they work. It's fucking awesome. Soul Wisps, Spectral Dragons, Spriggans, Vampires, like all kinds of crazy stuff, you know? Really powerful health spells. So these are all custom spells that have been like added to your player's spell inventory. And that meteor storm there, like, dude, okay, I don't know if you guys realize what that's from, but Alduin calls that motherfucker while you're running through Sovereign Guard trying to get away from him. So there's that. There's some like modded weapons and stuff like that in here too. If you guys ever wanted to like check out any of these things, I'm really partial to the bound weapons, so I generally will just take those and use them throughout my playthrough. I'm not too like crazy about picking up all the nutty shit that like I find. When it comes to that, like I like my shit, I like glowy things, and but there are a lot of fucking really dope shit that you can use. This custom ammo barrel is really useful. Honestly, I usually end up just taking all of them and playing around with them. It does respawn, so just take them. Enchanting weapons, we went over all of this, like super OP enchanting and unenchanted variants of different weapons are in that jar. All of these people are followers, they're super overpowered. We went over that last time too. And so I think we're just going to go ahead and go grab that modification we need to show you guys how those spells work, because we don't have the mana capability yet for that. So we were going to go over the Skyblivion project during this loading screen. That is a group of really cool dudes who are modders and gamers in the Skyrim community and otherwise, and they are working together on Skyblivion, which is a project much like Morrowind, which they had done before. Skywind, I believe it was called. And now they're working on this project, which is taking Oblivion and rebuilding it with Skyrim assets, and it looks spectacular, I must fucking say. And that was Kyle Rebelsies that I had mentioned. Fuck yeah, that's mine. So we're gonna go ahead and leave here. Oh, no, shit. Fuck. I'm sorry. God damn it, son of a bitch. Piece of shit. My bad. Motherfucker. Sorry. Alright, so we have to go back in through this loading screen again, but perhaps I just wanted to continue babbling about Skyblivion. It'll actually be perfect because that gives us one more loading screen on the back, the way back out, so we can talk about yet another one of the people on the project. But we'll use this one to mention the fact that fucking Shroud is working on it, from what I understand. Don't quote me on that, go look it up yourself, but as far as I'm aware, Shroud is also working on the Skyblivion project, so you know that everyone on there is like fucking on their tippy toes, making sure they do the best job they can, because he's watching. Or they think he's watching. I would think he's watching. Alright, so we're going back through the loading screen. Which is perfect, because it gives us another opportunity to mention Skyblivion D. D-E-E, another person you should check out. He's also on the Skyblivion project. Obviously. I'm pretty sure he's the fucking brains behind the whole situation, to be honest. He's a very organized streamer for sure. Babette. She scares me really deeply. Alright, so you guys are going to experience the cheat room one more time, because we're going to have to go and get that, you know it, free spells modifier. So if anybody didn't see this on the last one, you'll see it now. This is the cheat chest. It has cheat spells. I think all of the spells in this chest, apparently not. But for the most part, oh shit, I didn't want that motherfucker to put that fucking damage sheet back. What is it? Where'd it go? Oh my god, I'm wearing it. Go away. Gross. What kind of shit is this? Anyways. So, there's lots of good stuff in there. Look at this. Look at it. Look at that. Jesus fucking Christ. Who needs that? Why are you picking up every item on the fucking planet? Alright, so these are cool. I like to pick those up when I'm around. Ah, motherfucker. Did I just put... Oh, shit. Dude. Dude. I hope that didn't cause permanent damage. For any of you who knows what 100% of spell absorption can do to you, I might have just caused myself to have to restart my character. Or at least attempt resetting the game to vanilla settings, which has actually worked in the past. It will probably work again. So I'm just here trying to show you some stuff and fucking myself up on it. So these are some cool ones I tend to pick up just in case I feel like using them. The damage cheat helps blow through shit to get to a certain point to do my videos. This is the one we're equipping. This is the Dragon Priest perk I use. Is 100% disease and poison resistance. I generally will pick up the time ones because they're ultra fun. This looks cool. I use it during boss fights. More conjurations, I think, is fucking necessary for a ridiculously great high population playthrough. I always equip my plus 60 speed amplifier. Sometimes it's a plus 70. Sometimes it's plus 60. It's a trip. So, I always equip my 100,000 carry weight, and I still don't pick up every fucking object in the game. It's just available to you if you wanted it. There's also this, which is good for videos and getting to places. No shout cooldown seems kind of wasteful. How often do you really use shouts? I do pick these up at the very least. And then there's a magic amplifier cheat you can pick up that's useful for your videos too. And that's pretty much worthless because there's the free spells one. I mean, like, realistically, like, just pick one or the other. Like, what's the fucking point? Yeah. Cool. So you can spawn stuff if you ever wanted to do that. Anyways, I make sure to just equip a bunch of shit because I have a bad tendency to just, like, press the trigger. Free spells is equipped. Speed time is equipped. Whoops. More conjurations should always be equipped because that's what a baller does. And I think we are ready to go. Summon a meteor storm. We're gonna blow up the world. It's a fucking apocalypse. Hello there, whoever that is in chat. You haven't said a word, so I didn't notice you were there. My bad. It doesn't tell me your names or that you enter the chat thing. All it does is put a tiny little number on my screen next to a tiny little people symbol. So whoever you are, I love you and I'm glad that you are here. Oh, loading screen time. That's right. So now we're mentioning the Lootist, who is also another person on the Skyblivion dev team. You should check him out. He's much calmer. He doesn't really talk a whole lot, but when he does talk, he will talk directly to you. He will hold conversations with you. He's very good at doing that. He is probably the quickest out of any of them as far as responding to his chat goes. So that is the benefit to the Lootist. It's very interactive with him. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, we're definitely not calling it here. Oh, shit. Look how beautiful that fucking water is. Ugh. Well, this is what I downloaded the Skyrim Zoo for. You guys ready for this? Here we go. I will cover this zoo in another Mod Monday episode in the future. But not today. I actually already have the key points and everything set up for that Mod Monday episode. I do not know which Monday it will be or have a date set. However, it is the next Mod Monday on the list after Alidon's Ultimate Armory. I do not know how many parts it is going to take for us to finish Alidon's Ultimate Armory. It will probably take some freaking time. I like all these animals a lot. Here we go. Conjuration. I only sigh because I know that I'm about to disrupt these horsies so hard. Call Storm. That's one of them. There it is. My favorite spell. That's the wrong one. No, it's not. Alright. I'm going to turn on the effects again. Alright. Here we go. Here it comes. Wonder what's doing all that breathing. Are you ready? Here we go. Yep. Oh, and it gets realer. Whoa! When you're not inside the zoo and you're on a different terrain, depending on the terrain, the effects when it hits the ground are different. In grass, it does this fire, catching fire on trees, it catches trees on fire. But when the meteors hit the ground on like dirt and rocks, dude, huge boulders explode everywhere. It's fucking awesome. And when it hits shit, like even mammoths go flying. Mammoths and giants go flying. It once hit a dead mammoth that was already dead and sent that flying. Well, it's not hitting any of us because we are all friendlies. Well, I guess it just hit me. Yeah! Ooh! Look how big it is. Toto, we're not in Kansas. It lasts a pretty good amount of time, too. Long enough for an entire battle to pop off. Ooh! Very cool. There it is. We'll just ride Nelly here back to the door. Parker by a mushroom there. Hey, you! I knew it was you. I missed you. El Bazies. Look at that. What a beautiful, perfectly planned half-hour segment. Perfect. Fucking perfect. So during this loading screen, I'm sorry, sometimes the loading screens get me, dude. They're so fucking boring. I'm actually thinking about downloading this really sweet loading screen app I used to love, but I had read them all at some point, and so I just removed it. But, it was useful, man, helpful game tips, all kinds of stuff, and I'm thinking about just downloading that loading screen for the sake of you guys, the loading screen mod. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get that back. I'm gonna take a note on that real quick, don't mind me. I'm gonna go ahead and take a note real quick to do that for you guys, because those are super ultra gay. There's only 12 of them, I think. Loading screen mod. There you go. Alright. So I downloaded the Skyrim Zoo again so that I would have a test area out here for like spells and shit that need to be cast outside. And I think that worked out flawlessly. So that was the first time I'd actually done it, and it worked out really well. So I'm really happy about that, and I just wanted to tell everyone that. And I know that some of you may have noticed I don't have gargoyles rampantly attacking anymore. Sometimes I disable it, the set for Halloween. Because of that, it is a little rough on a character start, so...
How'd you end up here?
My father was a legionnaire.
Plus, like,
before him.
it kept murking
Guess I never
out
considered doing
all
anything
the NPCs that weren't essential, so I kind of was like, alright, well,
I'm still
sacrifice
sore where I took that
my
out.
love of
I hate
gemstones
archers.
for that.
Yeah.
So,
what you mean.
we're gonna go ahead and go back up to the armory. I didn't need to come get the horse at all. I just really like him. He's cute. There is the tree that's in the middle of the bridge. I think it's neat. Ah! The horses in Skyrim are always drunk, in case anyone was wondering. It has nothing to do with me, my riding skills, or anyone else. Except maybe old school ancient game mechanics. That shit was above its time, though. Oh, yay! Yo, LBZ! I noticed you're always in my stream, and I think that's fucking awesome. Matter of fact, you're my #1 fan. That's what I've dubbed you. You're fucking #1 fan of the year, bro. Alright, but I was thinking, since you enjoy my stream so much, it might be actually really cool for you to be able to auto-host. I don't know if you know about that feature. I noticed your channel's pretty bare. I was thinking if you check out your channel settings, there's probably a YouTube tutorial on how to do it. But if you go to your channel settings, you can actually auto-host people you like other people, so that like when you're offline, that little like gray box on your channel is actually playing videos. I host all of the people that I have mentioned so far in every single one of my loading screens. I feel a little bit awkward saying this because I feel like it sounds like I'm asking you to do this. I am not asking you to auto-host me. I am just saying it would be cool if you did, if auto-hosting was something you wanted to do, if you wanted to auto-host me. Which I assume you might because you seem to love my stream. Chicken Mancer! Chicken
Need
Mancer!
something?
We've got him, guys! We got him, guys! There he is. Follow
I suppose
me.
Master Neloth won't mind.
Yeah,
He's always telling me to get out of his way.
We've been missing you. The Chicken Mancer! We love the Chicken Mancer. We're gonna make a Chicken Mancer highlight. This will be for you guys. Chicken Mancer highlight. Bok, 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 bok. Summon chicken, summon chicken, summon chicken, 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 chicken. Chicken. Meow. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Chicken Mancy. I have an even more fun idea. Why not even resurrect one? Fuck it. Bark. 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 Think you're hot shit, huh? Bark. 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 I saw you in the woods failing at Chicken Mancy.
May the gods watch over your battle.
Bark, 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 bark. Oh, they don't leave corpses. My one-handed's going up from these chickens. What do you think of that, Chicken Mancer? I'm pretty sure I Chicken Mance so much harder than you. Matter of fact, I'm a Chicken Mancy power leveling baller master. Thanks. Ya bitch. Have another chicken. Alright, now you're my best friend. Come with me. We have a lot of chickens to attend to. Things to do. Bop! There's a note on the floor. What does it say? I need the rest of the supplies and weapons I ordered as soon as possible if I am to finish my research. This project is very important. Please find the dwarven items as soon as possible. Wonder what's in there. Is it the Forbidden Research Facility? Good news, everyone. I haven't found the key, but I have a mod for that. Wow. You're so tall. And steamy, too. What's in here? Unknown things. Holy shit. There is an item called Build a Daedric Centurion. Well, considering my character is of Dunmer descent, I did not mean that. I meant dwarven descent. D words. I always get tongue-tied about the D. This could be a very useful room for me. Dwarven spider. Interesting. This one single chicken. Oh god. Bakma! Bakma! Chickens! Look at this! It's so lovely! I have an army of chickens. I love my army of chickens. I like the corniness level of the Skyrim chicken sound effect. Like that soundbite alone is like the perfect, most cartoony chicken sound. It's what they do, though. I mean, that is what they sound like. Beep. Oh my god, a forbidden ice cave. Could forbidden this. I'm gonna go right in the forbidden places. Meow. Oh no, he's gonna fuck up my chickens. He's a fire guy. What? How did he get in here? Alright, if we're just gonna be... I mean, just setting shit on fire willy-nilly. We might as well just do it then, I guess. That's his name. He's one of the dragon priests. You can get mask and put it in mask places. Look at, he's murdering us. He's really a bit stronger than me. Okay, we're gonna hit him with this bullet arrow. I'm not even actually entirely sure what that does. I'm not sure that it's actually doing anything. We'll hit him with this. This'll be fun. Whoa! That was fun! Boom! Blah! Blah! Ding! What is that noise? Bing! I'm gonna hit you in the face, bitch! Bing! Wait. We don't want the last one to be the same thing. That's boring. Why not? That's fun. We're gonna check out this like spirit arrow situation next, or maybe a shock arrow. That'll be a fun one. They kind of match. Matching situations make me happy. I like that. Let's go through your bones, son. 250 gold, bone meal, and a dragon priest staff. That's cool. And the power mask. What does it do? The power mask. It hums. Well, I don't really care for it. Humming masks and shit. You can have that back. It probably does really cool things when you equip it and you use it, and I'll check it out at a later date. But I'm gonna leave some mystery for you guys. That's why I don't check out just about everything in front of you, but I did want to go outside and show you the Cold Meteor Storm spell, because it's the absolute tits on a chicken! Alrighty, we're getting down to the 45-minute mark in about 60 seconds from now, so I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the honorable mentions. The honorable mentions right now are, because I am newly starting out, new followers. We're going to go down the list. That'll be Hexnautic, Mr. McMurk, L. Buds. Hey there, Buds. Building Noobs. Thank you for the follow. L. Buds is in my chat right now, and he has been an awesome person to have around. So thank you guys for the follow. Thank you guys for being here during the start of my beautiful and budding Twitch channel. And And with that being said, now that we are at the 45-minute mark and with only 15 minutes left in the scheduled stream, it is time to take a bathroom break because I have stayed extremely hydrated and you all know about that bathroom break. BRB! I'm gonna be AFK! FIC! So I just noticed my microphone's been off since I came back from the bathroom. Good for you guys. Just kidding. I apologize greatly. That last dragon was white, and the dragon before that was called the King of the Dragons. We're just picking up the dragons that are here. They're very unique. All of them are recolored and uniquely textured to be custom dragons that look very different from any of the dragons in the game that you will find. Smaug. Yes, he does look just like Smaug. Very cool. Here's a golden dragon. Gotta love that. That's pretty gorgeous. And this guy, man. Ooh. The Black Dragon Emperor. Pretty great. Weird. That door doesn't do anything. So we'll have to get on out of here. So I'm going to go back through my special mentions. I actually went and mentioned those before I went to the restroom so that you guys would have time to mention them. I don't enjoy the fact that I've been sitting here talking to myself. I did do that, see, and I'm getting better because I keep writing things down in my little list of rules I have right here, things not to do on lives. And make sure to turn on your microphone when returning from the restroom is another one. Whenever returning to my stream. See, and it says whenever you step away from the stream, mute your mic, but it failed to tell me to turn it back on. I failed that, and I will fix that. I apologize. It will probably only happen a couple more times. Interesting. Everybody's dropping gold sacks. This chick's just so good at music. We got Elvin Buddha. Lots of good stuff.
What do you need?
Nothing. So that's some more companions in there. If ever should you want them. Now that is an occurrence that I have never noticed or seen happen in here before. But it's pretty interesting. And now we're going to travel back to the Patreon gallery. It gets a bit hectic and noisy in the crazy modified test followers section. All of those followers are hectic as fuck. For the most part. So, that's the Patreon gallery. We went over all of the Patreon gallery last time, except for that VIP area. I had failed to show that to you, so I wanted to go ahead and get back through that. We've showed up a couple of the doors we didn't go over. I gave you guys the tutorial on the levelers and the sacrifices. Let's see. We used Meteor Storm. We found the Chicken Mancer. We learned all the powers and spells. Saw what was behind a couple secret doors. In the VIP room, we're doing pretty good. Showed you guys the ammo buckets. We did a quick recap of all the stuff we went over last time. Ah, the mystery door hallway. We went over that last time. But this time, we are going to open one. And if any of you ever see this, this is a secret on how to get to one of the doors, and it is the only one in which I will tell you how to get there, because the key is a book that is not a key. But I find this really fun because you need the key to get out, and yes, there is a mask in there. There's a power mask. But that's a pretty fun one. And that is actually probably the easiest one to find out of all of them so far. But the rest of these mystery doors have interesting things in them and really great loot, just like that mask. Some of those have even better loot, and there are some followers that I'm not gonna give away because they're fucking awesome behind those doors. So I hope you guys will come and enjoy my stream on Mod Mondays. On the future Mondays, if you like this Mod Monday, go ahead and look back into my archive and check out Alidon's Ultimate Armory Mod Monday from last week's Monday. This is now the 14-day mark, so my first Mod Monday with the Chickenmancy Power Level tutorial will soon be left from the Twitch archive. However, all of my past broadcasts are available in the past broadcast playlist on YouTube. All of my past Skyrim-specific broadcasts, if you prefer to only see those, are available in the Skyrim SE PS4 Pro playlist on my YouTube channel. All of my Minecraft past broadcasts are available in my Minecraft past broadcast playlist on my YouTube channel. So any of the times that the 2 weeks expiration limit that I have here and my pre-affiliate account here on Twitch, that's 14 days. Any of those past 14 days are available on my YouTube currently and eventually will become private to my Patreon Tier 4 subscribers in the future. However, right now, for a limited time, they are all available on YouTube. Once I gain some more traction, I am going to make them private. So enjoy them for now. Please like them, view them, enjoy them. Give me those views that will help me out when it does go private. That'll be great. Really appreciate it. But when that playlist is worth what it will be worth in the future, it'll move to Patreon. If you do want to support my stream, you can do that at Patreon. There is a $5 simple donation Patreon tier 1. There are also other tiers. Right now, I don't suggest subscribing to those other tiers unless you prefer to have the shoutouts. If you do subscribe to the other tiers, I will begin making the content on those other tiers. So if you think you are ready for some new content that you're not getting right now, you will absolutely get it if you subscribe to the tiers that evolve that content. So, no worries on something if you don't see me doing it now and it's listed. First subscriber under that list will absolutely receive any of the benefits that you do subscribe for those tiers. If you feel like donating any other way, my cash tag is CARLETTSLAY. Yes, I know it says Carlet Slaya, but with a $sign in front of it for the cash tag, it reads out as Scarlet Slaya. So no S, it's just Scarlet Slaya without the S. Any donations that do get made, especially early on, are absolutely to keep the stream alive, to better it, and keep it running. If and when this becomes a more full-time situation, which it is already to some degree, it's a part-time thing. It's not full-time. It's a full-time part-time. Like, I intend to continue doing what I'm doing right now. It is very part-time. I am spending a lot of time on it. But when it becomes a more part-time situation, or a more full-time situation, it will also be going to paying the power bills, I'm sure. But right now, I'm sure I'm only going to get like $10, $15 here and there, if anything, like, you know, if it ever even happens. And that's all. I don't even expect anything. But if it happens, I want you to know that your like $5, $10, $15 is absolutely going to be put into a folder until it becomes the accumulated amount that I need for the next piece of equipment, which right now is a green screen.
Oh yeah? And what would you rather do?
How about we play tag?
We've bought the camera. It should be here in about a week, maybe 2. God, I just love the way Riverwood looks. Sorry, I can't help but run back and forth in it quite a bit, and I'm just kind of talking out the end of my feed here. And by the way, in case you guys were wondering where Alidon's Ultimate Armory is located, it's right next to Riverwood right here. So you'll just go across either one of these two bridges. You'll just come over here by the mill. There's another little bridge down here. You'll hop over. There's the armory door. If you're wondering why my Riverwood looks like this is a mod called Kano's Riverwood. It's beautiful. And there's the cheat room under there. We'll go over that in another Mod Monday too. So yeah. Now you guys have all the information you need for the stream support. That is a new thing. I did finally just finish my Patreon page, so it is up and running. It will always be there and available. If anybody wants to help me make this stream a fucking amazing community. So, I love you. I love everybody who's been supportive so far, and all of my new followers have been extremely supportive, which is pretty intense for only having 10 followers. It's really fucking cool. Thanks to everybody who retweets my stuff on Twitter. Lone Wolf, who followed me on Twitter, thank you for all the retweets. I noticed you don't follow my Twitch channel yet, but in case you see these on YouTube, thank you, L-Buds. All the extra love makes me feel really good. And yeah, I think that concludes this broadcast, guys. That's all for me. Have a great time. Have a great day. Stay safe. Be clean. Be healthy. And definitely be hopeful because, you know, the vaccines are going well and everything seems to be good. If you haven't gotten your vaccine, if it's available to you, please go and get it. You know, it's gonna be good for everybody. So, it'll all be over soon, guys. We're all in this together. So happy. That's all, folks. Stay sexy, my friends, and wait. Sorry, that's wrong. That's the wrong outro. Stay foxy, my friends. Stay sexy, my friends and foxes. See you guys next on Monday, and you're welcome to come throughout the week to see any of my other broadcasts.